Just when you thought you were all set and you saw all the pieces of a successful promotion, we want to add one more tip. It's called The Secret of Transubstantiation. It's something developed by Mark Ford, and here's how it works. You want to change an ordinary substance into one that's extraordinary, if you can, with your product. So Mark says the ultimate one is the bread is now the body of Christ. But Wonder Bread also is an example where it says it's packed with nutrients that help build bodies in 12 strong ways. Transubstantiation. Let's look at some more examples. You want to resist the mundane. So you want to help them imagine the product as bigger, better, and more valuable than it actually appears at first. So sunglasses are turned into something called this: all-natural photosensitive eye protection, bringing relief from intolerable pain and suffering due to light sensitivity. Okay, I thought it was just a pair of sunglasses, but it's so much more. How about this? This is a great example. So Gary Hennerberg, who is one of my buddies, he's a copywriter. He was given the task of promoting through direct mail back in the day a fruitcake. Fruitcakes, who loves fruitcake, right? I'm not sure who loves fruitcake, but the promotion idea was to break through the clutter and do something different. So he used transubstantiation to turn common fruitcakes into native Texas pecan cakes. Now, doesn't that sound a little more enticing? Native Texas pecans, or pecans, depending on how you like to say it, sounds a lot more interesting and unique than your basic fruitcake. So he sent out a direct response campaign using this new positioning, and he talks about it in a video that I found online. When I identified the unique selling proposition, Texas pecans, the product repositioning increased sales by 60%. That is mind-blowing. So when you're thinking about your product and how you're positioning it in a unique way, see if there's a way you can use transubstantiation to put it to a whole new level. Now, Acura did this, the car company, by equating one of their sports cars to a jet fighter. Here's how Mark talks about what happened there. The sports car buying prospect, interested in the NSX's beautiful look and impressive performance characteristics, but a bit daunted by the price tag, was now swept away with copy that transubstantiated the NSX into a jet fighter. And who wouldn't pay a mere $60,000 for a jet fighter? It was a steal at that price. And in fact, the technique worked. The NSX sold brilliantly. Within weeks of the launch of the ad campaign, buyers were bidding up the MSRP. At one point, dealers were charging more than $90,000 per car. Wow, that's power. So think about that again for your product. Here are a few more examples to help you get that thinking going for your product. A financial newsletter is suddenly turning into an exclusive investment club. A Honduras trip might be the romantic fortune hunting expedition of a lifetime. Or the cubic zirconia tennis bracelet is now a magnificent heirloom. What can you do with your product? So in summary, as we've talked about the anatomy of the entire sales promotion, these are the high points to keep in mind. The headlines will make or break your promotion, always, because that's the point of getting attention. You want to use the 4 U's in your headline: unique, useful, urgent, or ultra-specific. If you can get all 4 in, that's great. 3 out of 4 is great too. Try 6 different leads to find the best one. Which is the right one for you based on the awareness that your prospect has of your product? Fill your sales argument with tons of proof to rationalize that emotional desire there. And then include a false close in your close with one more irresistible incentive that pushes them over the edge and makes them buy. And finally, you can boost results with a strong ironclad guarantee that removes all risk, and also a PS that might entice them just a little bit more.